Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and back once again to do another fairy tale episode review. I know this is sort of a bit late, I do apologize for that. But anyways, what is going on, guys? I'm here to review episode 248. Now, this episode, oh my god, so much feels. I hope you're all ready for a field trip. It's pretty lame. But anyways, so this episode of Fairy Tale, oh my god, so much feels as went down, and literally, but this is a big, huge development when it comes to Lucy's character, and basically, I'll get to that in a second. Basically, what happens is that it all starts where, what's his face? Damn it, wow, can't believe I forgot this. Mardgear pretty much says, he uses telepathic saying that there's one human who's escaped my spell, Elidria, and you guys gotta help me. Whoever gets it pretty much gets a huge promotion, and they could take place up on the nine demon gates or whatever their group was called. So they were all on in it, but then pretty much the other one of the 9 other cursed demons pretty much come after there, and it pretty much, Lucy's riding on this log thing, on this water thing, I guess, to reach, she didn't mean to, she was just trying to find her way out. So pretty much we have that scientist girl, who's there, the one with that freaky looking laugh or whatever. Don't like her at all, especially the laugh is kind of annoying, makes you just want to rip those fucking damn bunny ears off. So anyways, we have that, and not only him, but not only her, but we have other ones that are pretty much out there as well. Jackal's pretty much back to life, because if you remember Hell's Core, even if they die, they can pretty much be brought back because thanks to the lab. However, though, it doesn't really seem the case as much, because don't forget, Celia pretty much destroyed pretty much most of it thanks to her unleashing her powers. So, of course, that was a big no-no. So, also, not only that, but we do see another member, which is Troraforzar, I believe his name is Troraforzar, I believe, or something like that. Anyways, he's pretty much someone who actually wants to go after Lucy as well, but apparently we got Loki that pretty much gets summoned, and same thing with Virgo, and they help Lucy out. But even though that's not the case, they still sort of fail, because Lucy is running out of her power, because she releases two celestial spirits, and releasing 3 can pretty much overexhaust her. So she pretty much decides to summon Aquarius to actually help her out, because she was pretty much the last resort. So even though she pretty much helped out by actually defeating the 2 other members, well, except for Toraforzer, because he actually what he did, he basically just escaped because he didn't want to get on Jackal's level. He's like, why are you just fooling around? Why don't you just go on and just get over with it and kill Lucy? But he's like, no, I want to do things my way. I want to torture her, because it's a little payback from what she did and her little guild did to me last time. So I'm just going to torture the living shit out of her. And then we had, hold on one sec. Then we had What's-Her-Face, which was, sorry for the stuttering, but if I don't get names, people kind of whatever. So it's pretty much Lami, her name is. That freaking, yeah, her. Lami. Don't fucking like her at all. She was starting to get annoying because Lucy was pretty much knocked unconscious. He's like, yeah, I got an idea. Why don't we play a little game? Why don't we try, blowing up her titties or something like that? And Jack was like, whatever. So he tries to do it. You think he's going to go after Lucy, but not really. He pretty much grabs Lami's head. Thank you. And pretty much just blows her, well, she doesn't really, I don't think he really kills her, because I don't really think she's dead, because, Fairy Tale, not everybody really dies. Well, maybe, considering, the massive explosion on her face. I'm pretty sure she might be dead after that, because I don't remember seeing her getting out of there alive, afterwards even in the manga, so I don't really think so. So, she could be dead, but who knows? Especially because after what happened at the end, too, but I'm pretty sure she, I don't know how she can even survive from that, ridiculous amount of explosives that, she, did, a big impact, in her face. So, I don't even know how the hell she can even survive that, but okay. So, meanwhile, after that, though, we see that Jackal was about to pretty much annihilate Lucy, but until she unleashes Aquarius, she was pretty much doing a good job, pretty much fighting Jackal back, but until Lucy's magic energy has been pretty much exhausted, and Aquarius was keep on trying to actually struggle to fight Jackal, but it didn't work, so Lucy had no other options. She's like, the only way that we're actually going to win this battle is to summon the Celestial Spirit King. And Aquarius explains in order to do that, you have to sacrifice one of your Zodiac keys. She goes like, you know what, why don't you sacrifice me? Lucy's like, no. Then you know how typical Lucy is. She starts to cry. She's like, no, I can't. I cared about you. I don't care if you hated me. You know, I still thought of you as my friend for many years. And, you know, it is kind of true. And even Aquarius kind of regrets it, even though she really doesn't like Lucy at all. And, you know, but she kind of felt, you know, kind of bad because, yeah, she was the only person she ever talked to because she really had no, like, real friends growing up as a little kid, because she was pretty much under her father's restrictions, so she really didn't have like a really great childhood either, because after her mother died, and it's like, oh, you know, you don't have the same grace and style like your mother, which is why I never liked you. And then like she's like, you know, all those times you summoned me when you were a little kid, like in this freaking bathtub just to splash you around. And, you know, it was kind of cute. She's like, splash me, splash me. She's like, no, you're an idiot. I don't want to do that. Then she's like, pretty much, you know, she summons her to go in a fishbowl, and she goes like, I can't fit in a fishbowl, like, you stupid, like, little girl. I can't get in there. It's only for goldfishes and, like, other smaller classes of fish, not me. I'm a mermaid. So she's like, yeah, but you have a fin. She goes, that don't matter. Then she's like, why don't you just go play with other friends? And she's like, no, I really can't because I don't really have any friends. So then that's when she kind of felt regret. They did have also this sort of bond, how they would sort of talk, you know, about stuff and, you know, girl stuff and crap like that. So, or just anything else about feelings. So what happens is pretty much, you know, after they're strong, she realized, like, you know what, since she has been, you know, the one that's been there for me the most, even though she never liked me, I believe she goes, that was the wise option, even though she didn't want to do it because she was in sadness. And the way they did the flashbacks and the animation and the music definitely really hit home compared to the manga, because in the manga, it wasn't really as big of an impact because they didn't really show too much development between her and Lucy. But in the anime in this episode, wow, they did a fantastic job with the music, the animation, the flashback. So with those, they did a really, really great job, an outstanding job right there. And we did actually go the way. And the ending definitely was amazing. Definitely epic. The ending, she just goes out there after so many, and that thing was ridiculous. That thing comes down like a fucking comet. Yeah, the king comes down like a fucking comet, and the motherfucker is incredibly huge. I forgot how big he was since I first read this. I'm like, oh my god, he's one big motherfucker. Like, he really is. Like, this is just as, like, tall as, like, mountains. Like, it's as tall as a fucking, like, jungle. It's ridiculous. But then this thing is going to battle Mardigear. Not only that, but it cut down the fucking ship. And now we're going to see, like, a battle between Mardigear and the Celestial Spirit King. Overall, this episode was indeed another fantastic episode. Like, I think when it comes to the fairy tale anime, it's been on a roll for a lot of good weeks now. Like, we've been having a lot of great episodes, huge improvements, not really too much of, like, recaps either, which I was very shocked with. Like, we're actually getting rid of most of the recaps now, and they're actually focusing, like, on a lot of canon material, which is actually really good. Even though we had, like, 2 chapters squashed together in this episode, it was still really awesome. Like, it really was. So, I mean, everything was. I mean, the animation even, well, no, the animation was actually really outstanding. Like, I think A1 Pictures did, again, like, with the fight. When it comes to, like, the more important key scenes, like the fight scenes and the important scenes of character development or people sacrificing themselves or dying, whatever, well, I can't really say dying way too much because, you know, it is fairy tale, but I'm just saying, either way, it's still impactful. So I'm going to give it another 5 out of 5. Another fantastic entry in the fairy tale episode. Definitely cannot wait till next week. We have the hype showdown between the Celestial Spirit King versus Mardigear. And, oh, man. Oh, my God. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm not going to give too much away. Again, and manga viewers know what I'm talking about. Like, that fight, now it's coming back to me how awesome that fight really was. all. Jesus Christ, man. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you think this actually did a much better job than the manga, if you're manga readers. But if you guys only just watch the anime, what'd you think of the episode overall? So let me know your thoughts. And that's pretty much it. Again, 5 out of 5 score, outstanding episode, a fantastic way to end another great moment like this. Another moment that will go down in fairy tale history, especially for Lucy, for character development, of course, and Aquarius as well. Can't forget that. So thank you once again. Hope you enjoyed. This is the Ninja Reviewer, over and out. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. Stay tuned next week for episode 249. Later. Peace.